doing some of my work.
Oh, sorry, I'm just using a meme.
Yeah. So what are you doing there,
Oh,
Stud?
I'm nurturing through the use of humor.
Oh, wow. That's very interesting. Do you have any secrets you want to share with us?
Well, I do, actually. It's funny you should say that because I'm the Chief Love and Laugh Officer at our Crush Method. And what I do is I use a lot of humor to nurture and encourage and engage and warm up the people that we want to help in their coaching business.
What you're saying is right now you are working very hard.
I'm literally working right now using memes and humor that I share to put my little weird spin on humor out there and coaching and inspiration and use it to attract people that get it and want to happen to work on a coaching business to come into my world and let me help them.
Wait, hold up. Isn't that not professional?
What? It depends on what you define as professional. In my role as Chief Love and Laugh Officer, I get to decide what's professional in my world. I don't have to rely on your judgment of what that is. If in fact that's not something you're attracted to, well, spoiler, you're not actually one of the people I'm trying to attract then.
Wait, okay, so who are you trying to attract if it's not me?
So I'm trying to attract coaches who maybe enjoy humor in their own life and want more of it in their day-to-day life, and therefore they want it in their coaching business, and they want to work with people who also appreciate humor as they make progress in their life, maybe as a life coach, for example.
Okay, so you've really thought about this stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so how do you use memes every day?
Well, so before I answer how do I use memes every day, to explain, it's not just willy-nilly sharing humor. I could do that, and many people do. They just enjoy humor that way. But the way I'm using humor specifically as a meme lord to attract the right kind of people for our coaching biz is I'm strategically thinking through, what do I want to share? How do I want to share it? What effect will it have? How do I move them from interacting laughingly with that meme into other further conversations? How do I further the conversation using humor as the initial touch point or maybe the underlying underpinnings for additional conversation?
Oh my gosh.
Now,
so
ultimately,
you're basically being funny and it's just to be connected.
It's just helping me
Oh
connect
my gosh, that's crazy.
and further
talk.
the conversation.
Oh my gosh. So would you say that you've actually made money off of this?
Oh, absolutely.
How much?
Just this last week, I sold a $2,000 package.
And
Just
so they
off
saw
of humor.
So they saw your humor, they saw your meme, and they called you up for
I sold
$2,000.
two $2,000 packages. Yes.
So they
just
just
based
saw
on
the meme,
humor.
and then you made money.
Oh, no. It's not in and of itself a meme. It's not an end-all, be-all in itself. You're not going to put a funny meme out and people are going to say, oh, I love you. Here's $2,000, for example. Instead, what they're going to do is they're going to say, oh, that's funny. I get that joke. Oh, it's a little inspiring. I love the insight. I want to see what else he says. And it continues the conversation. So using humor and memes, for example, in this context, it's not the end goal in itself. It's a tool in a strategy.
Well, what's that bigger strategy, coach?
Well, like any good coach running a coaching business, it's actually how do you meet people, maybe a meme? How do you talk to people, maybe more memes or other humor or deeper conversation? How do you fit with people? Talk to them about coaching with you on the areas that they're interested in. And then, of course, coach the people when they say yes and buy. That's the last piece.
I love
So
this.
meet, talk, fit, coach.
Okay, so it sounds like it'd be really helpful for meeting people.
Sure.
And for talking to people.
Absolutely, and even in fit, because here's the deal. What I'll share with you, for me personally, my personal life culture, I really like humor in my day-to-day life. That's part of why I started with memes and humor. So I want to work with people that also like humor. They have a positive outlook on life. That makes it more fun to coach them and have more of it in my life. That's part of who I want to work with. So then I include it in things like the fit conversation. I include it in things like the nurture in the coaching itself after they've already agreed and signed on. I continue with it because I want it in my life and I've attracted people into my coaching practice that also want it. So it's part of the continuum.
So let me get this straight. So you're saying that you want to have authentic and real conversations with people
Yep.
using memes like you would with your best friend.
Yep.
So that they are interested in talking to you every day. And you're doing this both when you meet them and as you continue to talk
Yep.
to them. And then even in a sales conversation, you're making jokes.
Absolutely.
And then you continue to give them jokes
Yes.
after they've said yes. And so then what
It's
you're saying,
consistency.
coach, is you're being consistent.
Yes, absolutely.
Holy cow. So what do you notice about people who continue to follow your humor and your jokes? Like, Have you noticed any difference in our business since you started doing this?
Well, absolutely. I've been doing it for almost a year and a half now, actively in our business. And certainly it's a slower strategy. It's not, like I said earlier, somebody's not going to laugh and say, oh, here's $2,000. It's not going to get you a sale in and of itself. But what it is going to do is help curate and nurture a community over time of people where some of those people are never going to be interested in buying, but some of them are eventually going to warm up and be interested in buying what you can do as a coach, but you never know who they are. So you're putting this out there consistently, frequently, regularly, so that you attract the right kind of people further into conversations that ultimately lead to coaching with you.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Oh, my pleasure. Mwah.
Bye.
Hey, Amanda here. Be sure to tune in for our next Crush Method show by following us on www.amandakaufman.net/blog, or you can look up the Crush Method at the YouTubes, at the Facebooks, at the Instagram, and even on Twitter. We'll see you next time.